Alright, this is going to be a video of this 48-inch 4-seasons Venair brand classic ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I volunteered there, and basically what I do for them is clean up and fix fans and lighting they receive better nation, and make them more presentable and run better than how they originally came in. Anyways, 4-seasons Venair itself is a Canadian fan company, mainly distributing their products in Quebec. They were available in most other provinces though, just in more limited quantities. In the mid to late 80s, Canarm, another Canadian fan company, actually bought them out. Unfortunately, shortly afterwards, they went bankrupt. Now, like I said, this is a 4-seasons Venair Classic ceiling fan. Classic is actually the model of this, and it was their most popular series. I do actually have some videos of other versions of this. If you want to see those, I'll have links down below. Anyway, I'm actually going to turn it on for you and start the high speed. Now, it does have a bit of a startup hum to it, but once it speeds up, it actually is a very good running fan, even though it's probably upwards of 25 years old. It still runs like it's brand new. Almost no bearing noise, very wobble free, and definitely a great quality fan. In terms of RPMs, it's probably going just about 200, maybe 210. Pushing a pretty good amount of air actually. Make that a very good amount of air actually. But could undoubtedly cool a large room with no problem. Now I'm going to go to medium speed. It's probably going to go somewhere around maybe 175, maybe 165 RPM, in about that range. And here's what the fan looks like from the top while it spins. Now for the low speed. This is going to go maybe around 75 RPM, give or take a little. And I'll put the camera microphone real close here. There's a little bit of a hum on low, but it's ultra silent, even though it is missing its actual paper spacers that are supposed to reduce vibration. It doesn't really seem to be affecting it. Alright, I'll turn this off. Stop it here. And I'm going to talk about some general information on it. You might notice that the blades are a pretty funky color, kind of like an antique green whitewash. Now that is not original. I actually did that because originally it was just painted some weird green color, and I tried to sand it down as much as I can to get the wood facing, the wood actually showing through, but unfortunately it didn't really work too well because the paint is just so thick. So I went with this whitewash theme instead, and believe me, it looks a lot better than the first did with just the ugly green. Anyway, I'm now going to talk about the pros and cons of the fan. One pro is it does have quite a few features. The blades, even though they would be originally teak, are meant to be reversible. One side is cane, the other side is just plain, I guess originally teak, but now it's whitewash green. I am using just the plain side though, because I think it looks a little bit better. Cane looks okay, just not my favorite, to be honest. Although this is a lot better looking than the just cheap generic cane. Another thing is the fan does have an integrated pull chain. There were 4-seasons Venair Classic fans made without the pull chain, so it's just like a little nut in the middle you can remove and install like it if you want. As you can see, this is the switch housing version. Another thing is its down rod mount. There's no flush mounting capabilities on this, just because it's so old. You can put a shorter or longer down rod on it if you want. This is actually not the original one, because the one that came on it was about 36 inches. Would have been impossible to test on this temporary mounting setup. Another pro is that the build quality is really impressive. Solid metals, definitely solid wood blades, so that's definitely impressing me. Unlike some new cheaper fans of today for $30 that are just pieces of crap, to be honest. This one is definitely going to last a lifetime if you take care of it. And another thing I like is the double claw mounting setup is pretty sturdy. However, that's also a con because it does give the opportunity to fan to sway. However, as you can see, it's a really well balanced one, so it doesn't really sway much at all. Now for the cons, the brass finish on the whitewash blades is just okay. It does look much better than it did. I keep saying that because it's really true. I'll show before and after pictures of the whitewash and just the plain green, how it came. But personally, I would have liked it a little bit better if it was maybe like a classic white with the blades instead. Though this is definitely not bad looking at all. Another thing I don't particularly like is some of the brass is starting to get a bit tarnished on top, just due to age. I believe this might have been installed in the restaurant because there's a bit of grease on there. Thankfully not very much, but just enough so it's easy to clean off. And yeah, so I guess overall I'd have to give this fan 5 out of 5 stars. Definitely an exceptional fan, very high quality. And if you can still find one of these, highly recommended, even though they haven't been sold for at least 25 years. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there's lots more to come. And again, if you want to see some links to some other Forcing the Venair fans I have, that will be in the description below.